Hey everyone, I'm Priyanshi Egwai and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's podcast is going to be very insightful and exciting as we will be talking to the winners of Smart India Hackathon 2024. Yeah, you heard it right, SIH 2024. We will uncover their journey from discovering SIH to their success stories, and we will even deep dive into some tips and tricks for all the aspiring participants. And to make this podcast more diverse and meaningful, I've invited winners from same team and as well as different teams to give you a variety of perspectives and experiences. So before starting the video, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then do subscribe to it as we have planned for more such amazing content for our channel. So without wasting our time, let's get started. Hi Ashutosh, thank you for joining us today. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, so could you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your SIH experience?
Yeah, sure. My name is Ashutosh Kumar. I am from Kolkata. I am pursuing my engineering from Netaji Subhash Engineering College, which is situated in Kolkata. I am currently doing applied electronics and instrumentation engineering. And my keen interest is in cybersecurity, ethical hacking, and my expertise lies in Python, automation, and Bash and Linux. So basically, in SIH, I thrive at the intersection of technology and security, and my mission was to leverage these skills to create innovative and secure solutions to these modern challenges. So, as participating in Smart India Hackathon was an unforgettable and transformative milestone in my academic journey. The event brought together brilliant minds from across the globe, fostering an atmosphere of innovation. Like there were students from each part of India, from the south, from north, east, and west. And being a part of such a prestigious platform allowed me to step out of my comfort zone. Like there are lots of hackathon happening in our interlevel college and other too, but SIH is of some other level. Like teams from every part of India is joining there. So being a part of such prestigious platform allowed me to step out of my comfort zone. So and it helped me sharpen my technical experience and enhance my problem solving capabilities under pressures. Like in our local hackathons, it was of 24 hours. So we have given a time of 24 hours and we have to build the solution in the 24 hours. But in SIH of the software edition, we were allowed of 36 hours, and it was an overall 36 hours of hackathons with 3 rounds of mentoring sessions and 3 evaluation rounds. Like in SIH, basically there are 3 rounds of mentoring session before each evaluation. Like they give suggestions on the base of mentoring session. Like they will see your product, they see your PPT, and they will give you suggestions based on that. Like if something is missing from your product, they will mention it in the mentoring session, and that thing needs to be done before the last session. And there are from ideating to groundbreaking to solution to presenting them to esteemed judges. It was a quite overall good moment. Like there were judges, two to three judges from each panel. Like our solution was from NTRO, National Technical Research Organization, and there were other organizations like AICT, NTRO, and many more. And there were like our product was basically based on a theme of blockchain and cybersecurity. So in SIS, there are different types of themes depending on what you choose. So this was all what it, and SIH was more than just a competition. It was a gateway to growth and the thrill of innovation at an international level. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Because the experience which we get there is really amazing.
Yeah.
So, like 3 rounds of mentoring were there before each evaluation round.
Evaluation round, yes.
Okay, so like overall 9. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So basically, there each mentoring session before each evaluation, like one mentoring, one evaluation, then one mentoring, then one evaluation. It was like that.
Okay, so and it was there
Yeah.
when during the 36 hours.
Yes, it was during the 36 hours.
Okay, that's very good.
Yeah.
So like how did you first learn about SIH and what motivated you to try for SIH?
So basically, the thing was when I joined my college in my first year, I thought of giving SIH, like I heard it on YouTube and many other social media platforms. But when I entered the college, SIH internals were over, So I was like, I was with my one of the friend, and I said, "Bhai, इस बार तो नहीं हुआ." Then we tried of giving this year, so we did it this year, and we got selected in the SIH internals too, and in the finals we won too.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very good, because most of the times if we don't get selected one time in a thing, then we don't try
Yeah.
for another thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. So for me, it's like we should give it a try every year.
Yeah, right. We should not give up
Yeah.
if we don't if we don't get selected once. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so like what kind of problem statement you have selected, and can you share your process for tackling the problem statement you selected? How did you approach the solution and break it down?
Yeah, sure. So basically, the problem statement was given by NTRO, that's National Technical Research Organization, and the problem statement was to develop a web scraping tool for detecting vulnerabilities in IT/OT OEM equipment. So it was basically completely cybersecurity focused project. So basically, we choose the, like, I am from cybersecurity background, so I searched for the themes basically which is in cybersecurity and blockchain. Like वहाँ पे बहुत सारे themes होते हैं. So you can choose any one out of them. It's like it completely depends on you. आपको कौन सा theme choose करना है. तो we choose cybersecurity and blockchain. कि like previous experience को भी हम लोग implement कर सकते हैं उस project में. So it will be better for us and it will be easy for us too. तो फिर हम लोगों ने प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट को लिया SIH के साइड से. देन वी चेक द डिस्क्रिप्शन, लाइक वेब स्क्रैपिंग टूल क्या होता है बेसिकली, तो वो हमें पता था. तो देन वी स्पेंड टाइम ऑन बिल्डिंग दैट. लाइक वेब स्क्रैपिंग टूल एग्जिस्ट भी कर रहे थे मार्केट में. लाइक देयर आर लॉट्स ऑफ वेब स्क्रैपिंग टूल दैट ऑलरेडी एग्जिस्ट इन मार्केट. So we have to, of course, we have to build a better version of it for SIH. Like they also know कि web scraping tools exist in market. What we can do that the existing web scraping tool can't do. So basically, we choose Python and Golang for that. Like I can say Golang is one of the fastest programming language as of now. So we spent time on that. Like then we did research कि basically क्या होता है vulnerabilities and OEMs में क्या होता है, क्यों ऐसा CVs बन के आ रहा है. Like there are CVs in bug bounty and all, and we did a previous research on the problem statement. फिर we saw the earlier tools, like what किस framework पे बना हुआ है और कैसे बना हुआ है. Then we tried implementing all that thing. फिर लाइक प्रोसेस डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन करना पड़ा कि वो टूल को लाइक कैसे बनाना है, फास्ट कैसे होगा, टाइम कैसे कम लेगा. फिर SIH प्रोवाइड्स यू अ गाइडलाइन ऑफ सर्टेन लिमिटेशंस एंड ऑल कि आप ये. तो हमारा ये था कि बेसिकली वी हैव टू यूज कंप्लीटली ओपन सोर्स टूल्स. लाइक वी कांट यूज एनी पेड रिसोर्सेज और एनीथिंग लाइक दैट. तो our we built a tool completely open source. So that's all about it.
Okay, that's very good, because like first we need to understand the problem statement and look for like if there are any existing occurs that can solve this problem and what we can do better for that problem.
Yeah, because that's the basic thing. Yeah, like for your problem statement, existing solutions are there. Like there is no idea that's like completely new. If you have an idea, someone already has implemented that. That's the basic rule. So what better you can do with that idea? Like Zomato है तो उसका Swiggy भी है, Flipkart है तो उसका Amazon भी है. So of course you need to build something better. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to figure out what we can do better, how we can optimize the existing one.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Like what we can do better.
Yeah. So like how did your team ensure effective communication and task distribution? Like how did you distributed task among your team members?
So like SIH has a guideline of 6 members maximum and one has to be girl. So in our team there were 4 boys and 2 girls, and so basically we divided the work. Like backend was handling by 2 guys, frontend by handling was 2 guys, and the design part was with girls. Like so basically we did a breakdown of that, and like during our daily stand-up meetings we discussed our progress, challenges, and next step. And task distribution was based on each team member's expertise. ensuring everyone could contribute effectively. So it's like I know about automation and all Python, तो वो काम मैंने ले लिया था. And there are team member who is good at UI UX, so we give that product to him. Like as when we were forming the team, हमने वैसे बंदे देख के ही वैसे टीम बनाए थे. तो I was searching for the peoples like who is good at back end, one is good at front end. So there was a guy named Chirantan in our team. He is good at full stack. So he handled the back end and all. And one guy named Avinav was there. So he was handling the algorithms and all for the tool. And there was a guy named Sagnik. He was handling all the designs. Like if we are doing something, we need to present it on social media too. So we had a guy who is good at making videos, animations, and all. The design was completely with one girl named Nanushri Ghosh. So she is good at UI UX design. So we have given all UI UX thing for her. So it was completely divided into 6 members, and there was nothing like that कि किसी पे ज़्यादा pressure है, सब equally work कर रहे थे. और ऐसे तो time मिलता है, like we have to first give internal SIH, then we have to submit the PPT. If our PPT gets selected, we will get a notification, and there will be a time gap of 15 to 30 days that you will get notified that your PPT is already accepted and you are entering into finals. तो उस टाइम में आप अपना काम कर सकते हो. तो लाइक जो हम लोग मीटिंग्स करते थे सैटरडे और संडेज पे, तो उस पे हम लोग फिर डिस्कस करते थे. लाइक स्लैक था तो हम लोग स्लैक यूज करते थे उस पे. फिर वी यूज टू डिस्कस अबाउट द टूल प्रोसेस एंड ऑल. और यही सब ऐसे डे बाय डे हम लोग डिवाइड किए टाइम को. और फिर जो टेक स्टैक था उस पे काम करते थे, लाइक क्या इंप्रूव करने से और अच्छा होगा. And at the end, I used to take suggestions from all of my team member, like what better we can do with this product. So like we used to do, like if someone is designing it, मैं उसका designs लेके, like I used to take our designs and send it to the other person, and I used to take like that person is not from our group, that's from outside. So I used to approach people like can you use this website and suggest me क्या changes होना चाहिए एक normal user के लिए. Because if you are building a product that's not fit for user, तो फिर वो product बना के कोई फायदा नहीं है.
When it is useless.
Yeah,
like
that's it.
अगर किसी चीज का कोई use case ही नहीं है, किसी चीज का कोई use case ही नहीं है, उसका क्या use होगा.
तो वो मार्केट से अच्छा कोई नहीं समझ पाता.
Yeah, right. We should allocate the task according to the skills of a person, because किसी को front end आता है, हम उसे back end का काम दे देंगे, so it makes no sense.
हाँ, वो नहीं होगा. वो peer pressure में back end वाला front end थोड़ा handle कर देगा, but front end वाले से back end नहीं होगा.
Yeah, right. Complete agree. Yeah. So was there any particular resource, mentor or guide that played a crucial role during SIH? Like you got any mentor assigned?
Like we need to appoint 2 mentors. It's not mandatory, but we can take. So as at first, my professor, Dr. Anuradha Shah, she is from our college only. She was our mentor for the entire SIH. So basically, she approached me for building a team. Like I participated in more ideathons at my college level, and I was speaker at 2-3 colleges earlier. So she approached me for building the team, and she was with us throughout the journey. So she approached us to make a team. Then we spent time with her. Like basically SIH क्या होता है, we didn't have any knowledge, मतलब उतना overall knowledge नहीं था SIH के बारे में. In depth क्या होता है, SIH internals क्या होता है, फिर review selection process क्या होता है. अब जैसे उतना experience आ गया, तो now we can guide others too. सो बेसिकली इस एंटायर वर्क फ्लो में पूरा मैम का बहुत मैम ने बहुत हेल्प किया था. लाइक इफ यू नीड टू, मतलब अगर हम लोग बीच में कहीं फंसते भी थे तो एनी टाइम मैम को हम लोग बोल सकते थे कि हाँ मैम ये था. फिर कॉलेज सपोर्टेड अस ऑल्सो, लाइक दे टोल्ड अस इफ यू नीड सम इंडस्ट्री एक्सपर्ट्स वी कैन कनेक्ट विद देम एंड ऑल.
Okay, so like we can take 2 professors as mentors from our college.
Yeah, 2 professors, academy or outside any industry, perfect. We can take any 2 out there.
Okay, any 2. It is not necessary to take them from college only. It is not necessary.
No, it's not like that. It's not necessary.
Okay, that's good, because guidance is very much needed, because in college we don't have that much information.
Yeah.
Right.
So like it was basically like. Yeah. So.
Yeah, go ahead.
So it was like when we were going for finals, our teachers asked us to represent to us also to them before going to the final. So when we represented our things to them, they suggested more outcomes of this product and give us a lot of suggestion, and that was the main changing point. We approached it. It's basically complete yes to take a mentor and take overall review of your product before going into finals.
Yeah, that it doesn't matter at which stage you are.
Yeah.
If you are getting guidance from someone, then it is very much good. It is
Yeah, that's the
great.
important thing.
Yeah. And so, like, how much part of the project you guys had completed before the final round, and what things you have did during the hackathon?
So it's like we have built around 30 to 40% of our project before going to the final. Like we had exams also, so it was clashing with SIH and all. But later on, our university changed the date of exam, so academic से थोड़ा सा दूर हटके फिर SIH पे काम करना पड़ा था. So basically, it was like our exam would happen in December, but later on the date got changed and it was switched to January. So we didn't got enough time to build the project earlier. So around 30% हमने बना के रखा था जाने से पहले. और रेस्ट ऑफ द चीज जो वहाँ स्टार्ट हुआ हैकाथन में, तो वी स्टार्टेड बिल्डिंग ऑन दैट, एंड 36 आवर इज सफिशिएंट टाइम मेरे हिसाब से. लाइक कि उतना ठीक है अगर कोई तुमको अगर नॉर्मल प्रोडक्ट बना रहे हो तुम तो it was an overall great experience. And before the final ride, we completed around 60 to 70% of the product, including the basic architecture and the proof of concept that we need to show. During the hackathon, we focused on refining the solution, integrating additional features, and preparing a polished presentation and demo. And it's like आपका डेमो भी इम्पोर्टेंट है. अगर आपका प्रोडक्ट टॉप नॉच नहीं है तो वो कंसिडर कर देंगे, बट इट्स लाइक आपका जो टूल बना रहे हैं या फिर जो आप प्रोडक्ट बना रहे हैं, द थिंग यू आर बिल्डिंग, उसका वेट होना चाहिए.
Yeah, right. So, like, you guys have completed 30% of the project before going to the centers.
Yeah.
Okay, like, great. Because in 36 hours में पूरा 100% बनाना, it becomes a little bit.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
And it's competitive too. Like there were teams from South and all. They brought their whole desktop with 2 external monitors and all. फिर वो workforce उन लोग का जा था. If there was only one LAN cable and Wi-Fi was too slow. That's 25 to 30 Mbps of speed, and we were given only one Ethernet cable from IIT Kharagpur. That was sufficient to build things. But it's like if you are building something at some level, you need to be confident. Like ऐसा नहीं कि 36 hours आपको stick to the एकदम seat पे बैठे ही रहना है. Get up from there, see what others are building, take ideas from them. ऐसे तो it's not like getting ideas from them. No one will share ideas with you. It's like जाके थोड़ा सा इधर उधर से देखो क्या बना रहा है क्या नहीं बना रहा है, तो we can have an idea actually what's better, और फिर हम लोग क्या improve कर सकते हैं अपने प्रोडक्ट में, ताकि क्योंकि कंपटीशन हाई होता है. वो लोग ऑलरेडी सेलेक्ट होके आए हैं. इट मींस लाइक कि yes there is some weight in their PPTs too. Reason why they got selected.
Right. Yeah. And sometimes break लेना भी बहुत important हो जाता है, because break लेने से हमें ideas आने लगते हैं, हम exhaust नहीं होते हैं उससे. Right. So what do you think is the most common mistake participants make during the competition, and how they can avoid that mistake?
So as for me, one common mistake is spending too much time perfecting the prototype instead of presenting a functional and practical solution. Like if you are spending too much time of building UI UX and web front end and all, like there were a lot of team that spent a lot of time on building the front end. Like अपना भी front end उतना कुछ खास नहीं था. Like they asked us to improve. With time we improved that. Like the basically UI UX part. Like they will ask you to improve because they are the users. और like freelance को भी पता है कि अगर आप एक डिजाइन दोगे तो उसमें उसको चेंजेस चाहिए ही होगा. विद टाइम उसको हर बार एक कुछ ना कुछ चेंजेस चाहिए होता है. तो दिस कैन बी अवॉइडेड. लाइक फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल जो टाइम हम लोग स्पेंड करते हैं प्रोटोटाइप बनाने में, उसको थोड़ा सा कम करना चाहिए. और मेन है फंक्शनल एंड प्रैक्टिकल सॉल्यूशन चाहिए. इफ योर टूल इज वर्किंग फाइन, यूआई यूएक्स फ्यूचर में कोई भी आके बना सकता है. Thing is how you are approaching with the solution. and this can be avoided by prioritizing a minimum viable product MVP जिसको हम लोग बोलते हैं and integrating it. Time management and clear goal setting are also crucial to avoid last minute rushes. It's like लास्ट में कर लेंगे देयर वर मतलब हम लोग का भी हुआ था कि लास्ट में यूआई यूएक्स पे काम कर लेंगे लाइक सजेशंस मिल रहा था मेंटर से like we were getting suggestions from mentor like we will build the UI UX at the last UI UX at the last but ऐसे कुछ पाइल अप करके रखने का फायदा नहीं है एट द लास्ट के लिए
राइट
तो हाँ तो वो लास्ट में एकदम क्लटर हो जाता है तो लास्ट में होता नहीं है तो ये चीज इंपॉर्टेंट रहेगा और द बेसिकली थिंग इज अगर तुम्हारा टूल अच्छा है तो यूआई यूएक्स एंड ऑल ये सब कोई भी आके बना देगा दैट्स द सिंपल थिंग यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड अब मैं आइडिया पे काम करो एंड सॉल्यूशन और जो आदमी बोलता है प्रोडक्ट ये एसआईएच में मैंडेटरी है वो सब मैंडेटरी है बट पीडीएफ भी मैटर करता है like that PDF you are creating for representing to the judges and all that matters a lot like
yeah like exam time में भी तो ये एग्जाम टाइम में भी तो ये होता है कि हम लास्ट के लिए रख देते हैं लास्ट में कर लेंगे रिवाइज बट वो कभी नहीं
वही
so we don't clutter things in and features and functionality matters more than the UI in this right
yeah features and functionality matters
yeah right. So finally, what's your mantra for handling pressure and delivering your final project under 36 hours?
So it's basically like pressure तो हम लोग के ऊपर उतना था नहीं हम लोग पूरा चिल करके बना रहे थे लाइक ऐसा कुछ था नहीं कि हाँ तो मेरा एक फ्रेंड है अभिनव रॉय वो है बोल रहा था चेक लेके जाना है तो ही वाज द मोटिवेटिंग गाय फ्रॉम आवर ग्रुप So कुछ भी हो रहा था वो बोल रहा था कि हाँ भाई चेक लेके जाना है तो he was like sitting beside me yeah one person like that is necessary so he was sitting beside me and there was a guy named Chirantan वो बोल रहा था भाई नहीं हो रहा he was like तू इतना कूल कैसे रह रहा है तो I was like कि भाई कूल होना पड़ता अब नहीं हो रहा है तो थोड़ा देर ब्रेक ले लेते हैं when things don't go great you need to take breaks like अगर टूल पे काम कर रहे हो उसमें कुछ एरर आ रहा है तो अगर वो नहीं हो रहा है तो it's basically like if you are building something there are errors you need to take a break if you continuously focus time on that time भी वेस्ट जाएगा कुछ होगा भी नहीं so it's basically थोड़ा सा ब्रेक लो इधर उधर घूमो तो during the 36 hours we were playing caroms we were consuming coffee and all we were roaming here and there also like जब नहीं हो रहा है तो just leave your chair and roam around that's the simple thing for me and try staying cool like
because development is all about errors and debugging. It's not about
that's the main thing.
Keep looking at the screen and trying to debug the error. No, when सब break लेने से भी error debug हो जाता है.
Yeah. Like we faced a situation. There was an error in the database fetching data. So we spent a whole night on that. फिर भी वो नहीं हुआ. Like we weren't able to find out the issue. Then a guy named Chirantan was there. He asked, "भाई मेरे को एक कोक चाहिए." मैं बोला मेरे को भी एक कोक चाहिए. Like we were provided with coffees there only. Like they told us that we will be getting energy drinks, but it was not served to us. I don't know why. So basically the thing was कि एक कोक चाहिए. तो we went out from there. I was like कि यहाँ से निकल कॉफी से नहीं होगा. तो मतलब we spent the entire night using coffee. तो we went out, we got coke. तो फिर हम लोग का थोड़ा सा चिल बात कर रहे थे हम लोग क्यों होगा नहीं होगा and after 15 to 20 minutes of leaving that solution alone वो चीज फिक्स हो गया तो it's like if you are taking pressure वो तुमको और सोचने पे ये नहीं करेगा like थोड़ा सा अगर तुम chill mind में हो तभी तुम सोच सकते हो नहीं तो जितना प्रेशर लोगे उतना सोचने का शक्ति कम होते जाएगा
yeah because pressure में हम open mindedly सोच नहीं पाएंगे
yeah that's the main thing
yeah right
so प्रेशर में एक ही चीज दिमाग में
yeah so the first method of handling pressure is to take breaks
yeah that's the main thing like if pressure is into your mind it will only give you questions like क्यों नहीं हो रहा है क्या issues है and all it's like always questioning you but अगर थोड़ा chill रहोगे तो it will be like try this
it will
try
give you
that
solutions
yeah it will give you solution and that's the main important thing for SIH and the main thing is like जो आपको मिल रहा है suggestions उसको implement करो that's the best thing if your mentor is giving some suggestions try implementing that
right yeah completely So yeah, thank you so much, Ashutosh, for sharing your invaluable journey and insights. It was a wonderful discussion
Yeah,
with you, having you here. Thank you so much once
yeah.
again.
Thank you.
So hey guys, first of all, thanks a lot for accepting my invite and being here for sharing your experience. So how are you both doing now?
Great,
Um,
great.
yeah, I'm doing
Okay,
good as well.
yeah. So before we start, could you guys please introduce yourselves?
Okay, so I am Priyanshu Mishra from Kite Group of Institutions. I My team Code Blitz was the winner of SIH 2024 for the problem statement ID 1612. Here is Nakshatra. Naksh.
Hi, hi Pranchi. My name is Nakshatra, and I'm also a student from Kai Group of Institutions, Ghaziabad, and um, I'm a full stack web developer and a backend engineer. So, looking forward to the podcast.
Yeah, great. So first, how did you guys came to know about SIH, like through college, LinkedIn, or some other social media platforms?
We came to know through college itself because we did participate in SIS 2023 as well, but could not get a
Okay.
chance to be in the finalists. So, like, we had a long journey. Even last year, we were in different teams, I and Nakshatra, but both of our teams were in the top teams at institute level. But yeah, we did not make it to the finals.
Okay. So like in 2023, you was in first year, right?
Second year.
Okay. Okay. Great. Great. So could you guys walk us through the complete process of SIH from starting to end, like from the application process to the final round?
So, first of all, the problem statements are released by the SIH, and there are various problem statements. Uh, there are two tracks basically, hardware and software, and number of problem statements are released by SIH. Now, we have to select a particular problem statement and start making a solution. So, an internal hackathon is conducted by the institution in which we are studying, and on the basis of the hackathon, top uh, 25 to 30 teams are suggested for the problem statement that we are working for. And from these 25 teams from every college, so from all over India, the SIH community decides 5 to 7 teams for a particular problem statement, and they are invited to a particular nodal center. Then the final take place in the nodal center.
Okay. So is there any limit to the number of teams per college as well? Like only 5 or only 10 teams can participate from a college?
No, there is no such limit. The limit was all the problem statements are released by some government ministry.
Hmm.
So they have a cap of maximum 5 teams per problem statement. Like a
Okay.
government or ministry can have multiple problem statements, but against every problem statement they can select only 5 teams at max.
Oh. Okay, okay. So first of all, you have to take participate in the internal hackathon conducted by your college, and then the final round comes. Then you have to go to the center and create the final product,
Yeah.
right? Okay, that's good. Like, how did you guys form the team? Like, was this based on your college friend circle, or you analyze something like you need 2 front-end developers, 2 back-end developers, or one person who is good at creating and delivering PPTs?
It was like mix of all. I, Nakshatra, and one of more our teammates. We are actually classmates, and even other teammates are like we are good friends all through first year. So we knew each other. But yeah, we also knew that the team should be diverse. Like Naksh already told, he's into full stack and backend development. I am into AIML development. Two out of the two females we had, one is into web development and presentation and all, while the other female member is into AIML development. One member, Shashwat, is a full stack app developer, and the last 6 member, the our third classmate, is into software designing, architecturing, and some backend maintenance and all. So our team was completely diversified, yet in the same friend circle.
Okay, that's really a good pattern for creating a team, because like if we just create the team only among friends, no, and friends don't have knowledge sometimes, then it is useless forming a team like that. So could you please tell us like what was your project related to?
So our project was a automated crew management system, bus management, route optimization system for DTC. Uh,
Okay.
it was given by NTC, National Transport Corporation of Delhi.
Okay, that's good. And like what tech stacks did you guys use for that?
We used React and Next in front end, and back end it was Node.js and TypeScript. We used server-side monitoring services like Prometheus, Grafana, and implemented complete automated systems. As Laksh told, the problem statement was from Delhi of NCT, government of Delhi NCT. So actually, what they demanded was they wanted a in-house automated system for complete employee management, route management of their buses, and optimize their transportation for least investment and maximum benefit to the consumers.
Okay.
So we everything that we designed, even the route optimization algorithm, that was completely developed by Naksh in-house.
Hmm.
And the best part that we feel, and even it is, everything was in-house. We had no third-party resource integrated into our system. Every code snippet was written by us, and things were developed from scratch.
Okay, that's really good. You guys did so much in your third year itself. That's good. So, like for the internal hackathon part, we will need to present a PPT to the college panel, right? So, like,
Yeah,
does the
mostly.
PPT format or the way in which we create PPT really matters? And I think also in the first step as well, we need to submit a PPT on the government site as well.
Yeah, actually, while as Naksh already mentioned, we after internal hackathons, we need to register on the SIH portal. There we need to go through a complete like form filling procedure where we need to upload our documentations, complete project description, prototyping stages, and all. There, PPT structure is provided to us by SIH, a very simple format. Anyone can find it even now on the SIH portal.
Okay.
But yeah, the way you present things, like the PPT is limited to 5 or 6 slides.
Okay.
So in that 5 or 6 slides, you have to present your entire idea. So
Okay.
that is what matters. First thing. Second, during the internal hackathons as well, we had approximately 25% of our project built. Like a sample prototype should be there, because where the entire college is participating, to stand out of them, you need to have an edge. So that's a point.
Hmm.
Plus,
Right.
you need to be sure of every single word you mention out in your presentation. May it be during the internal hackathons, may it be in your PPT that you are submitting on the portal, or may it be during the finalists. You need to be very confident and only speaks those things that you are sure about. You should not like try to brag things and push your things forward, because that has a very negative impact.
Hmm.
Because the people who are sitting there, they are already from ministry industry, so they know
Hmm.
how actually things are.
Yeah,
If
right.
you are very clear and to the point, that's the best part.
Yeah, right.
Also,
Completely
you
makes
need to be
sense. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Also,
Go
you
ahead.
need to be accurate because sometimes it happens that we get deviated from the problem statement itself. So you need to focus on the problem statement they are stating and emphasize on the solution that is very on the track related to the problem statement itself.
Yeah, right. Completely makes sense. We should create, we need to present our idea in a very concise way within the 5 to 6 slides only. and we should not go here and there. We should just represent our ideas, and we should not bring unnecessary things and just make it lengthy. Yeah, that completely makes sense. So, like, how did you manage to choose the problem statement from a bunch of problem statements? Like, as there are so many problem statements related to software, hardware, and all. So, could you walk us through your thought process? Like, how did you manage to choose a problem statement?
Choosing the problem statement was one tough task. We had almost gone through a series of almost 15-20 days while during finalizing the problem statement. What we did, we were very sure that we have to go into software track. So hardware track problem statements are segregated right and then. Then our focus, one of the parameters was, let's see problem statements that are around us, given by ministry around us. So I we looked upon problem statements by government of Delhi, UP, Haryana, Uttarakhand, and such, so that we may be able to relate more. We may be able to do more research in that part. Then came about finalizing the looking for the final problem statement. Our entire team worked along. We discussed multiple things during the discussion of the problem statement. We also listed what can be a solution approach. So while going through all it, we were able to finalize. We had one more problem statement. Which one it was, Nakshatra?
The botanical garden one?
That, yeah,
Yeah.
the botanical garden one.
That was making a 3D botanical garden in which you can identify the herbs and all the medicinal plants available uh, in your usual daily life. Yeah. So that was something for that can be used for educational purposes.
So we were like, we can file up to two problem statements while on the SIH portal. So we registered for these two, but to our luck, we got selected in neither of them. We were not selected in the very first initial rounds, but this time, seeing the number of applications and everything, government opened up an extra opportunity known as wildcard.
Okay.
There were some wildcard entries against problem statement.
Okay, so
The
what's
reason
that?
it is a first time scenario. So wildcard was like some teams were internal hackathons were reconducted at institutes, and some teams were directly sent to the finalists. We were one of them. Like we one day in the morning around 9 a.m. we received a call that internal SIH internal hackathons are being conducted. You need to present your idea in next 30 minutes. And my
Okay.
entire team was like we were all having chilling at our homes because it's almost towards the end of our semester. So we were like, why to attend classes? We have enough of attendance. So let's start studying for the final exams and all.
Hmm.
So I was here as I'm a hosteler in campus. Two, three of our teammates who are nearby and could reach in time came. We discussed things. We presented our idea, and out of all the teams selected at the institute level, we were nominated for the wild card.
Okay, that's very good. But like, on what basis college nominated teams on for wildcard?
There were people from industry, like in our college we have TBI, Technical Business Incubator. So the entire TBI team was sitting and they evaluated our entire pitch that we showed them. Like our entire hackathon procedure was done again. So the winner of that internal hackathon was nominated
Okay,
to the
that's
finals.
very good. You got second chance.
Yeah, we got second chance, and one of our teams, like as I mentioned, there were five teams from initial time. Two teams were selected from wildcard against a problem statement, out of which one we were, and the other team was SIS 2023 winners. They were from Raj Lakshmi Engineering College or something like this from Chennai. So they were like winners. They also came through wildcard. So while we were there sitting in the nodal center during the hacking period, we could really see that, experience that difference
Yeah.
because wildcard entry nominations cleared out on 4th or 5th December. Like the results came. And
Okay.
11th and 12th December was our hackathon. 10th was we had to report to the nodal center. And we had our nodal center in Bilaspur, Chhattisgarh. So like we had to travel almost 2 days from Delhi to reach there because we could not arrange any direct means of transportation and all. So it was all since the day we pitched again till
Hmm.
the moment we won. It was continuous something and something going on. Our entire
Yeah.
team was completely into it. Our college provided us with every support that we needed, like attendance, resources, permissions, everything in time. And yeah, here we were with the results.
Yeah, that's very good because college support is also needed in such kind of hackathons. And this complete journey is really very exciting.
Yes, because there are some institutes where even information is delivered late. So that is a
Hmm.
very big issue and like a very big challenge to the students. We
Hmm.
are very
Right.
grateful in that, and our college is very supportive.
Hmm. Yeah, right. Great. And like, what are the some best practices you followed by creating your PPTs for SIH?
Best practices for PPT. See, I guess we tried almost 15 different templates.
Okay.
We were just one, two of our members were dedicated towards building PPT because this is a taboo that PPT is everything.
Hmm. Right.
But that it's not like that. PPT is a lot of things because that is how
Hmm.
you present your idea. But yeah, but one very specific point that I would like to mention, be very clear in the structure you make. Like first you should clear your problem statement, your solution approach, your USPs, then the prototyping. Like you should go in a very structured pattern that everything is clearly visible. It should not look like you are telling the problem statement and you are showing the prototype, then you are explaining the solution statement. No, there should be a very streamlined structure so that the judges can get through them well
Hmm.
and be to the point. Again, keep writing a lot of content is never good in a presentation. Add more pictures, more pictorial representation so that you can express your idea through images.
Yeah,
That is
like
how
visual
we relate
representation.
faster. Visual
Yeah.
representation is must.
Yeah.
And yeah, during the hackathon, keep on updating that part. Like
Hmm.
there are 3 rounds of mentoring and 3 rounds of evaluation. So
Okay.
after every round, you need to show some progress.
Okay. Okay. Like in PPTs, we should represent our ideas in concise and meaningful.
Yeah.
Right. So, like, can you please share some tips and tricks for the upcoming folks that the things they should follow and the things they should avoid?
Instead of long facts, they should go for numbers. Like statistical
Oh.
numbers are better than statements. So it's a plus point if you are providing statistical numbers, and also the number should be accurate, not estimated. Uh,
Right.
so because in one of the mentoring round we faced, uh, they asked for statistical numbers, and we gave the accurate statistical number to them, so they were happy. But other teams made a mistake. They give approximations, so that's why their points were deducted.
Okay. Right. Like we should be confirm with our numbers. We should not like
Yeah.
doubtful with our numbers with our data. Okay, that's really nice tip for the upcoming folks. So yeah, thank you so much, Nakshatra and Priyanshu. Thanks a lot
Thank
for
you,
sharing your
Priyanshu.
incredible journey and insights. This means a lot. So this was all the questions I had. Thanks a lot once again.
Thanks a lot, Priyanshu.
Thank you
Nice
so
meeting you.
much.
Hi, Damin. Welcome to the podcast. Thank you for being here today. How are you doing now?
Hi, Pranshi. I'm doing fine.
Okay. So let's start with a brief introduction about you and your role in your team at SIH.
Hi, my name is Damin Rishore. I'm a college student doing my bachelor's degree in Kumaraguru College of Technology. Uh, my major is electrical and electronics, and currently I'm at my third year. And my role in Smart India Hackathon 2024 is I am the team lead, and like there are three app developers in my team. I am one of them, and I had done a contribution. I had done contributions in like a lot of features in the mobile application, but in specifically I have contributed in a machine learning part, in specific like the sign language to text and text to sign language.
Okay, that's really good. So you got a chance to lead a team in during SIH. Okay, that's
Thank
great. So how did you first hear about SIH and what made you decide to participate in SIH?
Well, I had a Smart India Hackathon through an Instagram story which was posted by my college. One of our team from our college had won Smart India Hackathon in the last year. Well, the reason why I joined, participated in the Smart India Hackathon 2024 is one of my friends asked me, let's participate in this SIH, and he said we could win, and I thought it was a great opportunity, and I will be having a nice experience. So I decided to participate.
Okay, that's really good. Means you get to know about SIH from your college
Yeah,
through your Instagram story. Okay.
yeah.
So what was your strategy for shortlisting a problem statement? Like, did you have any criteria in mind? As there are a lot of problem statements on their website related to hardware track, software track. So how did you shortlist a single problem statement from a bunch of problem statements?
Since most of our teammates are from software background, we decided to look out through the software problem statements. Finally, we found a problem statement which is about creating a mobile application for deaf and mute students. And we think we could do it because they have asked like several features to implement in the mobile application so that it can solve the problems like the day-to-day problems which was faced by the deaf and mute students. And the strategy we have done is like they have asked to give the present PPT and video submission for the the final selection for the problem statement. Like what we did is we actually gave our best in each of the PPT and the video. For the PPT, they have already given the template, so we have proposed our unique solution and we have given our idea. I think majorly the video submission contributes in in the selection of the problem statement. What we did is we have done a prototype for the prototype of the app. Like we have implemented the like most of the functions. We did not like show any the Figma designs. We have actually implemented a mobile application, and we have added the more clips in clips of the application, and we have added clips of the problems that was actually faced by the deaf community. And pretty much that's what I think it's like major contributing factors uh, which helps to shortlist in the problem statement.
Okay, so like you guys have added the video clips of your project in your PPT.
You know,
In your PPT presentation.
actually we haven't implemented shown our videos in the PPT. Like we have actually we have shown only the flow diagrams and the contents only in the PPT. They have asked to post the video in a YouTube, and we have to submit the YouTube link to the forms. So they will check
Oh,
through the video, and if they find it will be intuitive, they will consider for the shortlisting.
okay, makes sense. That's great. Okay, so like, what was the overall evaluation criteria? Like, how what kind of evaluation was done at each stage? Like in during the internal hackathon of college, and during the final round when we have to go to the center and create the final project. What was the overall evaluation process?
The process for the internal hackathon, like it went into 2 rounds. We have, first of all, we have to submit our ideas through the forms. After shortlisting that part, we have a short internal round where we are supposed to tell our ideas to the juries, which is our internal faculties, and after they selected us, and we are selected for the we can go for the final round of selection. For that selection, we are supposed to fill out some basic details in the Smart India Hackathon portal. Like we have to, they have, from our college, they have given our credentials, and using those credentials, we have to go to the portal and fill out our team members' details and the problem statement idea, video submission link, PPT, everything and all. So that was the overall overall process.
Okay. So like generally college submits the information on the website, but in your college gives you credentials to submit your project details on the SIH portal.
Yeah.
So that you
They
can
have
submit,
yeah
yeah,
they
you
have
can submit at your
create
convenience.
credentials. Yeah. They have done the credentials, and they have already wrote the names of the team members, and we have to add some more details about the problem statement and the idea.
Okay, so like mainly the evaluation process consists of 2 rounds, like during the internal hackathon and one evaluation round at the final center.
Yeah.
Okay, right, makes sense. So can you tell us about the technology stack you used and why did you choose that stack?
The technology stack we have used for our application is Flutter for the app development, and we had used Flask for running the machine learning in the server.
Mhm.
The reason why we choose Flutter is 3 of our teammates are very well expert in Flutter. They have experience in doing internships and contributions. So that's why we majorly choose Flutter. And it is like the development can be like in the fast. We can do the development very fast, and the protection also very fast.
Right.
That's why we majorly use Flutter. And for the frameworks and technology stack, they in the Smart India Hackathon, it is not very well important, because it is based on the juries. If they come from technology industry, like technology field, they will be asking about the technology stack, and it is also optional questions in the round. For us, our problem statement, the juries came from educational background, so they didn't cared about the technology stack.
Okay. So like the juries were from the educational background, so they didn't ask questions related to tech stack in the final evaluation round.
Yeah, they have asked, but they didn't consider it is a very important factor. But what they really want is the prototype working model of the prototype.
Yes. Whether your solution is able to solve their problem or not. They
Yeah.
were more.
That's what they were looking into.
Okay, that's great. So what's one thing you wish to knew before starting your SIH journey?
Yeah. What I wish to us in the problem statement, we are supposed to look out the problem statement, and we have to go through clearly, and we have to focus on the specific part of the problem statement. In our problem statement, they have given a lot of features in the mobile application. So we have wasted time in implementing all of the features, but in the Smart India Hackathon, they specifically asked some of the important features. So that's what we were thinking of. So that's the thing we expected to know before this hackathon.
Okay, makes sense. Okay, right. And any specific techniques or methods you use to ensure your presentation is stood out? Like what makes your presentation different from others?
For the presentation in this final round, like in the Smart India Hackathon, in the way, like the Gujarat, what we did specifically is we have done the overall prototype before the hackathon. We have like doing this prototype like for 1 month. When we have free time, we are developing the mobile application. So that's gives an upper hand for us. The juries will come and give feedback, suggestions. So we will quickly able to update the mobile application, and we will be showcasing our prototype in, like, we will in the app and the laptop code. We will display the codes in the laptop. So I think that make our presentation like stood out from the others.
Okay, like starting early helps you a lot.
Yeah.
So, like, how much part of of the project you had completed before the final round? Like, I have heard that students can complete the project before going in the final round at their centers. So, how much part of the project you guys have completed before
Uh,
going to the centers?
we have done a lot of features in the mobile application, but it was not very necessary. They didn't ask those features in the final rounds. So I would say like we have done like 50% of the overall mobile application, and we have done a lot of before the hackathon. We have done 50% of the mobile application, and after going there, we have built several more features which was asked by the juries.
Okay, so you guys have completed 50% of the built 50% of the project before going to their centers.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. And can you please tell us about the most awaited thing, like perks of participating or winning in SIH, winning SIH?
Like perks is first obviously the 1 lakh cash prize. When you're a joint winner, you have to share the cash prize. And second one is the connection. You can build connection so that if you want to implement your product as a business or a startup, you will be connected to the industry or respective experts, so that you can easily connect with them. And other thing is, of course, you will be having like a lot of experience and the time and memories with your teammates, and the like that's the most awaited thing for the Smart India Hackathon. Being there is the most awaited thing.
Yeah, that completely makes sense. Even if we don't win this kind of hackathons, participating in
Yeah,
these kinds of hackathons gives a lot of experience.
being
Only
there
prize
is
money
like
doesn't
totally
matter.
different.
Yeah, networking also matters a lot, and the experience which we get there is really priceless. And if we won, then that 1 lakh prize money is
Yeah.
the cherry on the cake. So, what's the one piece of advice you would like to give to someone who is participating in SIH for the first time?
Well, I would suggest them to like read out the problem statement very clearly, and they have to
Right.
create an unique selling point, so that will be considered for the shortlisting and winning aspects. And other thing is do conversation and with your teammates, and always believe you can win. So I am very
Yeah.
sure that you can win.
Yeah, that completely makes sense. We should maintain a proper communication between among our team members, because if there is a communication gap, then it will not be possible to weigh the final prototype. Yeah. So thanks a lot, Damin, for your valuable time and inputs. It was inspiring to hear your perspectives. Thank you so much.
Thank
That's
you,
all
Priyanshi.
questions I had. Yeah.
Thank you for
Thank you.
inviting me.